Sometimes it's this appeal process that allows you to come away with an affordable college option. The key to the appeal process is that you're going to be working directly with the financial aid officers of the colleges. So let me create this big picture for you if I could. Think about the responsibilities that the aid officers indeed do have. The first responsibility occurs when they receive that official EFC number from the processor. They use that information and the philosophy of their college to create an award letter. But they also have another responsibility, and that is called professional judgment. The federal government gives them authority to make decisions, potentially lower that EFC and increase your opportunities for programs. So let's talk a little bit about what those particular programs would be. There are categories that are considered appealable. One of those categories is loss of income. Remember, you're giving the income from the tax return of the year prior, but a future income is not as beneficial as past income, is indeed lower than past income. This can be an appealable item. Medical expenses. If you have out-of-pocket medical costs, if you have insurance costs, anything you're expending on health care coverage, this could be an appealable item. If you send other children to private grade schools or high schools, and there are tuition charges connected with those children, keep documentation of those. This is an appealable item. If you, as a parent, are taking college classes, there's some cost for that. That could be appealable. The important element here is if there's any extraordinary circumstances that you have that you think are worthy to get that information to the aid officer, consider it a potentially appealable item and go through the process. So how do you appeal? And when do you appeal? Well, in some cases, colleges are placing appeal forms directly on their websites. In other cases, colleges are very comfortable with accepting your appeal letters. Now, you certainly want to comply with the process that the colleges use for appeal. But I like the idea of being ready to appeal right after you file your FAFSA. And if I was composing an appeal letter, it might go something like this. Recently, we completed our FAFSA. We listed your institution in a document. You soon should be receiving our EFC number. Please take into account, however, the following additional set of circumstances and go through and list all of those or any of those appealable items. And remember, colleges need documentation. Provide that documentation to the college along with the appeal letter or the appeal form, and if you can get that sympathetic aid officer to work with you, it might create a magical award, one that makes their college affordable.